How's it going, my deviant friends? I am your gracious host, Devi, and welcome back to the second episode of my Let's Play of Dear Esther. When we last left off, it's really quite confusing, but we came through a crack in the wall of this hillish mountain, and we're overlooking what appears to be a wrecked cargo ship. So, the journey goes forward as we attempt to get to the radio tower. Yeah, so we're gonna just go down here and check out this cargo ship, see if there's anything interesting on it, see what other dialogue or whatever we can open up, maybe get a better understanding of the story. Though keep in mind it is around 12:30 where I am, and so I'm pretty exhausted, so I may not be able to deduce what the story is about, but you guys can always help me out with that in the comment section. Let's get over here to this cargo ship. Since we're jumping would totally come in fucking hand. I mean, look at this. I want to jump. Can I shimmy or climb or platform or ramp my way? Nope. My legs are super glued to the ground. Or to really heavy mobile bricks. I don't know where I'm going with that. I don't think I'll be able to get aboard this cargo ship. Nope. Alright, whatever. Let's keep heading towards the... Where did I come in from? Where did I come in from? I came in from all the way up there.
I had kidney stones, and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Was he just talking about kidney stones? I honestly believe he was just talking about kidney stones. Describing them to be so vast and to compare them to an island. I could totally be getting that wrong. Oh no shit, what is that? That sparks my curiosity. Oh shit.
When I first looked into the shaft, I swear I felt the stones in my stomach shift in recognition.
My daredevil side says jump, but my brain says don't do that. That's dumb. So I'm gonna be a smart person and not jump into a sheer drop cliff. Ooh, there's a house up there. Maybe we can go up there. That's so beautiful. I mean, look at that. Well done. Well done. And there's the radio tower taunting us.
I've begun my ascent on the windless slope of the western side. The setting sun was an inflamed eye squeezing shut against the light shone in by the doctors. My neck is aching through constantly craning my head up to track the light of the aerial. I must look downwards, follow the path under the island to a new beginning.
Such poeticism. Ooh. Chance. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Those ancient sleeping monsters. What did he call them? Gods.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it.
Some chemistry stuff.
There's no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him, either.
That looks more anatomical.
When the oil lamps ran out, I didn't pick up a torch, but used the moonlight to read by. When I've pulled the last shreds of sense from it, I will throw Donnelly's book from the cliffs and perhaps myself with it. Maybe it will wash back up through the caves and erupt from the spring when the rain comes, making its return to the hermit's cave. Perhaps it will be back on the table when I wake. I think I may have thrown it into the sea several times before.
I would honest to God, I would move into this place, clean it up, you know, get some insulation in here if I could. Light this fucking stove, and this would be a wonderful home to live in. I mean, not permanently, because, you know, I'm pretty sure there's no civilization here, but it is, I mean, this is awesome. I mean, could you imagine waking up every single morning, you know, if you were married with your beautiful wife and just coming out into your front porch and your front yard and looking at that? I mean, the sun rising, you know, that's fucking, that's insane. That's absolutely incredible. Well done, well done. Check out this garage over here, and I'm realizing there's a giant gaping hole over there. I'm getting to that. I'm just gonna go see. Yeah, climb. Okay. That's weird. Yeah. It's like a fucking radio. What is that? Newspaper? Papers? Burnt papers? Someone burned this place down? Suppose we'll find out. It's really hard. I mean, you know, I enjoy poetry, but it's pretty difficult to understand what he's saying. I mean, again, the poeticism is beautiful, and the way he weaves words together is beautiful, but it's just difficult to understand what exactly is going on when it's in riddles almost, or hidden behind poetry. Can we get over there? Definitely not. No, we can't. I mean, yeah, no, it can't. But I mean, this looks really not progressive unless we can go down there. Guess we're about to find out, aren't we? I feel like death is an option. I mean, if you can fucking hop off cliffs. Yeah, we'll get down to the bottom of this and keep moving towards the radio tower. Yeah, this is dangerous as fuck right here.
In a footnote, the editor comments that at this point, Donnelly was going insane as syphilis tore through his system like a drunk driver. He's not to be trusted. Many of his claims are unsubstantiated, and although he does paint a colourful picture, much of what he says may have been derived directly from his fever. But I've been here, and I know, as Donnelly did, that this place is always half imagined. Even the rocks and caves will shimmer and blur with the right eyes.
So this place is definitely a familiar place. It's like a home. So I'm feeling like this guy that you're playing as, the main protagonist, left or something for a long period of time, and he's coming back.
They found Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. His fingernails were raw and bitten to the quick. They found the phosphorescent moss that grows in the caves deep under the nails. Whatever he'd been doing under the island when his strength began to fail is lost. He'd struggled halfway up the cliff again, perhaps in a delirium, perhaps trying to reach the Bothy's fire before curling into a stone and expiring.
I like the subtle sun glare. Most games overdo the sun glare. Then again, the sun isn't all the way out, but still. See, that's fucking beautiful. I mean, and if you think about it, I mean, besides the intense amount of foliage, the graphics aren't that. I mean, if you look right there, I mean, that's not like, next gen. I mean, to me, this is all nothing but effort. This is just a whole lot of effort. That's what games need. Effort, just to make something like this. You know, even if everybody, I mean, I haven't looked at every rock, every petal of grass, but you know, the fact that you put it there, because I know somebody else will. The fact that it just makes it alive, that's what matters. That's what counts. This looks like the hull of a ship, perhaps. Yeah, we're almost. I'm guessing that cave is where we're supposed to be going. But they just talked about, or he just talked about that guy fucking growing fungus in his nails or whatever, and dying in the caves.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my
That
stone.
music is not enjoyable.
I struggled back to the
Even in
bothy
the
to rest,
slightest.
but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
So he's talking about dying. Yeah, I'm just curious as to what is back here, if anything. I don't think anything's back here. But it's always good to check. It's always good to make sure you're not missing. What is that? What is that, a suitcase? Fucking papers and books fucking everywhere. Yep, just a suitcase. Is this where he fell from? You gotta be shitting me. No fucking way he fell from here. Pretty sure he wouldn't have broken his femur. I'm pretty sure he would have broken his skull open, regardless where he landed. Maybe he just slid. You could slide down that. Maybe. It's possible. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm really quite tired. Onwards. Let's go into these terrifying caves where men grow fungus under their nails. Oh, this looks interesting. This looks very interesting. Candles. I make the assumption I have to go down this hole. No. I'm not ready for that. Nope. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Okay. Alright, I'm okay. You're good. We're good. We're okay. No, we're not.
Did Jakobsen crawl this far? Can I identify the scratches his nails ruined into the rocks? Am I following him cell for cell, inch for inch? Why did he turn back on himself and not carry through to the ascent?
Holy shit. The fucking hanging rocks, that's not menacing at all, is it? Let's see if we can find where he scratched into the walls. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. There's this flashlight. Let's hope I don't end up like him. Or am I him? Bum bum ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Fucking look at this. Look at that. Look the combination of colors, like the lighting effects all through fucking here. I'm sorry, I'm just a fucking... Wow. That's absolutely
There is no other
gorgeous.
direction. No other exit from this motorway.
Oh shit.
Speeding
really?
past this junction, I saw you waiting at the roadside, a one last drink in your trembled hands.
Could I get up there? What is this? I don't know. It's probably some chemistry shit. Probably something I won't understand. But you guys might. I'll look at it for a minute. Not entirely sure. Limestone. I believe that's what it's called, isn't it? Or am I just an idiot? Limestone. The music on top of it. Yeah, this is amazing. Absolutely fucking beautiful. I still can't get over just like how the lighting mixes over here. I'm sorry. I'm really big on lighting effects and just atmosphere. Atmosphere to me is what makes a game. Like, it makes or breaks a game. Speaking of which, I believe that I'm all out of time for this episode. So yeah, if you're still watching, right on. I mean, you've come this far. I mean, you're enjoying the experience. I would hope. Sure, it's a bit slow, but I mean, it's you know, we're taking in a lot of stuff. We're taking in a lot of beauty and you know, poeticism and you know, a well polished game. You know. So, I hope you join me next time, and yeah, thank you once again for watching, and I will see you next time.